All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CIS 165. My name is Pat Javingo, and I'll be your instructor for this 16-week class. To start off, I'm going to show you how you're going to access the course. First thing you do is start off at the swcct.edu website. From there, you're going to click on your My SWC. I've already logged in here. You would have to do you'd have to put in your password, etc., like I did, but since I've already prepped this, my password's already in there. From there, you're going to go to Campus Apps, and then you'll see where Canvas shows up at the top there. Once it shows up, I'm getting this lock here, but it's only because I'm logged in your view. So this is what it's going to look like for you. What it looks like for me is different. So anyway, that shows up as a lock there. But for you, 165 501 is the course. The main page will take you to this home page here, which also takes you to the orientation, which also actually lives right here in modules. So currently week one's the only thing that's available to you. When you go to modules, you'll see the same thing, but as we go week by week, there'll be a variety of weeks that will show up here in these modules. Everything works inside the modules. Don't just go to the assignment page. If you just go to the assignment page, you're not going to know what in the world to do because this says week one introduction and video evaluation. Okay, well that also shows up in the modules. So if you pay careful attention to that name right there, and if we go back to modules, you'll see that it's way down here, week one introduction and video evaluation. So they show up in two places. It will show up in assignments and it will show up in the modules. If you go through the module, when you get to this, it'll make perfect sense. If you just jump right to assignments, you won't have a clue on what to do. So for this here, first thing you're going to start off is you're going to go through the week one orientation objectives, and we're going to talk about what it is that, the whole goal of the class and how it's going to be. Once you get done reading through this information, you'll go to next. And then I talk about the basics and what the course is to be about, etc. We use Canvas. I'm also going to start trying to use ConferZoom, but we'll see how that goes. That'll be in a few weeks. I need to tinker with it first and get at least a little bit good at it because I've never used it before, but I'm going to start using it this year. And you do have a link for it down here, by the way. And there'll be another video that will come out later that will explain that. When you go to next, here's the syllabus in its entirety. You can print this out if you need to or go through. Make sure you read through it so that we understand what the course is covered. Make sure you're enrolled in the right class. I doubt that's going to be an issue for most. Eventually, the video I'm making right now will show up on this page here, but since I'm making the video right now, there's nothing to post here. The next one is going to talk about the coursework, talking about setting up an account on Codecademy, which I'd like for you to start this week and then at least take a peek at it. You don't have an assignment out of there necessarily, but you can at least take a look at it. I also want you to download Mozilla Firefox Developer Edition. Okay, it's a different edition of Firefox, and that's the one I want you using. And the reason why is in the Developer Edition, when I go up here to the three bars, you can see there's a whole lot of things that show up, and especially the one where it says Web Developer. All of these things we're going to tinker through and we're going to use because you're definitely going to want to use it, especially the Scratchpad. This is exactly where you can do a lot of your JavaScript. So it runs on Macs. This particular machine I'm using right now is a PC, but I use a Mac also. So sometimes your videos you're going to get from me are going to be off of a Mac, and sometimes they're going to be on a PC. And the great thing is that JavaScript doesn't care. It runs on both platforms, so it shouldn't be an issue. We go next, and this is how you're going to do all of these. We've got a week one video here for you, then I got another video for you, and then we're going to get to that assignment. So the assignment is not showing here right now because I have it locked because it doesn't show up till the 26th. But essentially, the assignment's going to ask you to tell me about yourself and also write and tell me why you're taking the course, what you're looking to get out of it, and then you'll submit that. Once you submit it, it will show up into the grade portion here. Currently, you haven't submitted anything, so there's no score that will be here, but eventually it will be. In case later on in the semester you don't want to go back to the modules in the first week to get back to the syllabus is always here, so you can always click on that. And then if you're interested in communicating with any of the people in the class, all the people in the class will show up here. The only question mark I have is there's someone on here that's listed as a teacher, this Roger Mitchell. I don't know who that is. I would not ask him for help though, because I don't think that he's there on purpose. I think that's an accident or maybe something. So it shows him up as being a teacher. He's not. when we do group work activity, you will need to contact other students, and this is how you'll do it. So hopefully this has been informative, and I look forward to working with you all this semester.